Welcome to Goodnight, Robin, your someone to say goodnight to. I'm your host, Robin Rice. Hello, everyone. Probably by now you have figured out that I'm in the personal growth industry, if you will. I'm about our growth, our inner selves, how we become authentic, all of those kinds of things. So one of the little cards that I have in my many shuffled cards that I look through is one by Lao Tzu, and it says, if you want to awaken all of humanity, then awaken all of yourself. Truly, the greatest gift you have to give is that of your own self-transformation. I love that because I absolutely believe it's true. Regardless of what's going on in your outer life, and really, there can be really bad things going on in your outer life. And sometimes you're in an immediate survival mode. Of course, there's times when things happen like that. But for the most part, when things settle down, there's just you and you. You encounter you, and you have your thoughts inside of you and your feelings inside of you. And you have the opportunity to shift how you move in the world. Your own personal transformation is always there. It's always free, even if you eventually, decide that you want to study with a particular person, or you want to buy a particular book or a course or go on a travel trip, whatever it is that you do to help grow yourself. It's always there inside of you in this given moment. And you can look inside, and I always suggest look kindly because there's plenty to find that's imperfect in all of us. We are precious and imperfect. I used to say that all the time when I was younger. I am precious and imperfect. And I got over the perfectionism thing, which I hope is evident on this podcast because it isn't perfect. And that's okay. We don't have to be perfect. It's really, really important to not put that pressure on because it's actually not possible. And in fact, I remember years ago, I was talking to a Tibetan nun. Actually, was she a nun? I'm not sure if she was. It's been a long time. But we were talking at an event. I was doing some support for them and had been to the government in exile in India. And I was talking to this woman and I said, well, what do you find to be different between the American lifestyle, she was here, and the lifestyle where you live? And she said, it's astonishing that everybody in America is trying to be perfect. And even the Dalai Lama is not perfect. And I thought that was amazing. What a freedom to not be perfect, to self-transform, but with kindness, with this understanding of not being perfect. I always kept her thoughts. I wish I could remember all the details. Gosh, like I said, a long time ago. But the idea remains. And isn't that special? Isn't that special to have had all the outer details fall away, but the inner self-realization thought, the piece of advice that to me that turned into advice. I gave myself that advice from what she had to say. Isn't it great that that has continued? That's the beauty of your own self-transformation. So again, Lao Tzu, if you want to awaken all of humanity, then awaken all of yourself. Truly, the greatest gift you have to give is that of your own self-transformation. Thank you for being with me tonight, my friends. I so enjoy this. Good night.